Hello viewers, this is Winch here. I want to bring you a match of Team Deathmatch on Operation Armored Shield. Great new map that was in the last DLC. And of course we have the new DLC coming out, Aftermath, at the end of this month. So we're all looking forward to that. It sounds like the gameplay, I've seen some of the footage, it looks pretty impressive. Hopefully that's the DLC we've been looking for in terms of all these various content. But overall, I've been pretty pleased with the content offered in this, all the Battlefield 3 contents thus far. Some better than others, but you know, maps like this, in this gameplay, I'll show you. You know, this map is just a masterful design. Just an incredible map for Team Deathmatch. Of course, this is just one small aspect of the whole map in general of Armored Shield. Pretty ingenious the way the map developers and designers of DICE have made these maps. I just wish we saw maps like this in Call of Duty. Of course, Black Ops 2 coming out next week, highly anticipated. I've seen some maps on that. Some look good, some look pretty linear, with your typical 3 alleyway, you know, forced filters to make you, basically, force you into the action. And right here, doesn't mean to kill myself. I was trying to get myself back, but that C4 is pretty sticky. It sticks to things, unintended. Situations like this, though, when I'm running the M240B with a grip, really, if you lay down prone, obviously I don't have a bipod in this situation because I like this loadout with this gun, flash suppressor and grip. But if you lay down, it increases your accuracy of just a little bit more. So when you got groupings of guys at long range, it helps you get bullets and target a little more accurate. But check out this moment. And I never tire of moments like this in Battlefield 3. I was playing with my teammate and we're just like, what the hell just happened? Watch this. See this? Watch what happens to this building. Wow. Boom. Check it out again in slow motion. Look at that. This is sound. I mean, you could almost feel that concussive blast with a headset on across the map. And I don't know what happened there. Did somebody shoot that building with a SMAW? Was it a propane tank next to the building? I don't give a damn. The fact is, it blew up and it was cool. You know what? I played this game hundreds of hours and I just can't get off my high horse about this enough. I mean, this game is so incredible. Battlefield 3. The way those environments like that suck you into the gameplay. I mean, that was a battle in itself over there. And again, it had an effect on my gameplay. I mean, it distracted me. I felt the blast. I heard it. I saw it. I mean, it was just beautiful eye candy. And you cannot deny the graphics. I mean, of course, this is console. I know it's inferior, guys. But this game looks so good on console. You know, even with its limited hardware capability, seeing stuff like that, I mean, it just draws you in. And, you know, Battlefield 3, one of the best games, if not the best game I've ever played. Now check this out. This is like, oh shit. This is a no shit moment. You know, you see a guy up here on the roof, sniper. You know it's a sniper because who else would it be? And you manage to take him out. But then again, this game, you don't expect the 100 level colonel next to him. That's the smart guy. You know, he lets his little newbie buddy stick out there out front. He's like, I'll let him draw the fire and I'll finish him off. Little moments like that, again. There's so many games within games going on in this battle. It's a full-on battle. Now check this out. Is this beast mode time? I think it is. Oh, this is just great. I'm going to replay this again in slow motion. Notice how I pivot my fire there in that moment there to get the guy, the aggressor. It came out around the corner first as opposed to the enemy to my aft. Ran out of bullets there, run around the corner. Knife my little buddy Pyro here. Let's just see it again. I mean, just fun. Just this M240B is just great at pretty much just all ranges. I mean, the 34 damage of this gun, long range shot here, accurate. I mean, with the grip on the fly, stand up. There's a guy that caught me off guard. Pop out here, reassess to the higher threat first, then reprioritize those targets of opportunity in the back. No one just got revived there. Try to plink him off, suppressive fire, whatever I can do. And as I round the corner here, just one more little bonus. And again, we love this animation, don't we? Again, this game, just moments like this, incredible. You can't deny how much fun this game is. If you've never played this game, you know, what's wrong with you is all I gotta say. Again, Black Ops 2 coming out, I'm looking forward to that as well. And I've said in my videos in the past, yes, you can't just do stuff like this in Call of Duty. No, you can't. There's no destructible walls like this where I can just make a hole. There's my buddy there. He's like, what the hell? Nice. You know, you can't do things like this, but that's not to say Call of Duty isn't fun. You have to appreciate what the games are in terms of their benefits and understand what games bring to the table. Not all games are Battlefield 3. Not all games are Call of Duty. Do they both do things different, unique in their own way? Yes, they do. And because of that, you need to appreciate them for what they are. They're different games. One game's more fun than another. That's not necessarily the argument you want to get yourself into all the time. It's about really understanding what the game's bringing to the table. Battlefield 3 is more of a battle simulator. Draws you into a battle. Call of Duty's just fun. You know, you just want to kick back, have a beer or two, or play with your friends. Kind of get just a lot of action. You know, if you want to do quick scoping or whatever. Yeah, there's different methods of gameplay you can do in that game as well. And you just don't want to disclassify one game into the next. That's what I'm trying to say. If anything, just don't say you're a fanboy. If you get in that fanboy category, you're going to alienate yourself from a lot of games. And that's kind of the mindset I've kind of grown into. It's I'm always developing my mentality in terms of my interpretation of games and stuff. And for a long time I played Battlefield 3. I really kind of got ingrained with this game. And when I popped in Medal of Honor Warfighter, I was immediately like not impressed. So as a result, I'll get back to that in a second. Again, here this situation, I can see enemies over there. I knew I just got killed by a guy before that was up in that second balcony. So again, by using C4, I can make a key access to a critical area here, take out players and catch them off guard. One of the great aspects of this game, and destructibility. But remember that with a support class. But again, what I'm saying with Call of Duty and Battlefield 3 is with Battlefield 3, I was so accustomed to it. I played Medal of Honor. I was like, oh yeah, this game's terrible. So I made this raving review about how bad it was, and it was very kind of jumped to the point, off kilter. And I've produced some videos lately about Medal of Honor, not a whole lot, and I imagine I probably won't have too much more content out about it. But the game's not deplorable. It does have its moments where it can be fun, but there are some serious issues with bugs that they need to fix on that game. In particular, the fire team chat, which is completely broken. The squad joining features completely broken. The game's been out for a month now, or a few weeks, and they have not patched it. Are you kidding me? Have they just given up? Anyway, enough about that stuff. Just again, keep an open mind to games. Appreciate for what they are. Battlefield 3 is in its own game, in its own class, and so is Call of Duty in a lot of ways. So, I will be playing all of them. I enjoy all these games, and I think that's kind of the mentality a lot of you guys should adopt as well. If just don't discount a game just because it's not what you are used to. Understand it, get to play it, and you might enjoy it, and it might be a new game for you. I mean, that's how I came into Battlefield 3 in the beginnings, because I strictly played Call of Duty, and at first, when I played Battlefield, I mean, it was Bad Company 2 was my first Battlefield experience. I was like, no, I don't like this game. Don't like it. It's not, I was playing Modern Warfare 2 a lot at the time. It's not what I like. I'm just not going to play it. I don't like this, rigid movement. The movement didn't feel right to me. It was much slower. But, as I got to play it more, I got to feel the experience, these moments that you see. I was like, wait a minute here, this game's got some potential. Then I played it and I loved it, and then, it's been that way since. But again, this weapon, this M240B I've coined the Black Widow. I encourage you to watch my review of this weapon. It's this incredible, powerful gun. I use a flash suppressor and a grip on it, and a run and gun here. So you can see here, it's good at all ranges. It's about positioning yourself to make your weapon effective, which is in a lot of areas. But up in these balconies and these second storage, you'll see me a lot on this gameplay, and it doesn't matter what map it is. I'm always using these tactics, planking away at enemies, because they don't expect a support class guy to be throwing a bullet. It does that kind of damage at them at range, so they don't see these kills coming, and then they get pissed when they die or whatever. So they're gonna come at me, and I'm trying to anticipate that as well. So, trying to keep your battlefield awareness is always something you want to work on in your tactics here. But unfortunately, I got a little too engrossed on reassessing my threats out in front of me as opposed to listening. I think I did hear somebody running up here, but I assumed it was a friendly teammate. But I should have paid more attention to that mini-map and realized that it wasn't indeed an enemy coming up here for the knife. It does happen, guys, that's the name of the game, but it's a lot of fun, this game, Battlefield 3. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep in mind just the various tactics there. I hope you just learned something in the gameplay. If you haven't played this game, I strongly encourage you to try it out. Obviously, you've got lots of content on this game. Look for my Black Ops 2 content coming out in a couple days. I'll have lots of that to come. Hopefully, it's a good game for all of us to enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Windshear.